So we're going to put all this in practice. You guys aren't going to put it in practice when you go home. We're going to put it in practice right here in the classroom, so that tonight, this weekend, you can put it in practice. I need a loan officer. I don't discriminate. I can have ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I'll be alone.
Marvel, come on up. Have a seat. You're the loan officer. It's a leather chair. I need 3 loan applicants. Isaiah, Marquita, somebody from this table. 1 more loan applicant. Who's coming? All right, excellent. Thank you. You're going to be our first loan applicant. Okay, here's what we're going to do.
I won't have a job after finance.
Marvel, you're going to speak clearly so we all can hear. Here's applicant 1. Loan applicant 2, loan applicant 3. Okay? So, this is an example of marbles at the bank. All right? One of the best places to go get a loan is a bank, right? Credit union or a financial institution like a bank. And Isaiah's coming in. He's got a need for some money, and he's got to use credit. And we're going to learn a little bit about Isaiah's history, and the other applicant's history, to see who he can give a loan to. Take it away, Marvel.
What's your name?
Isaiah Williams.
Where do you work?
I work for MPS.
How long have you been employed?
3 years.
And why do you want a loan?
I want to buy a car.
What other loans or credit do you have now?
I have never applied for a loan before, and I never applied for a credit card.
Marvel, I think you're probably going to take the information and think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's bring in another applicant.
What is your name?
Marquitas Woodham.
Where do you work?
I work at AT&T as an installer.
How long have you worked there?
3 years.
Why do you want a loan?
I am starting a business.
What other loans or credit do you have now?
I have an auto loan and 1 credit card.
Have you ever been late in making a payment?
Yes, I've been short on cash, so I have not made a payment in the past 2 months. Last year I made a payment for more than 30 days, late a couple of times.
How much do you owe on your loan and credit cards?
I owe about $10,000 on my auto loan, and my credit card balance is $7,500.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
What is your name?
Zoria Clark,
Where do you work?
Aurora Healthcare,
How long have you been employed?
5 years.
Why do you need a loan?
I want to buy a home.
What other loans or credit do you have now?
I have a MasterCard and a Sears credit card.
Have you ever been late on a payment?
No, I have made all my payments on time. I also had an auto loan that I paid off 2 years ago.
How much do you owe on your credit, on your loans or credit cards?
My MasterCard balance is $50, and I have a 0 balance on my Sears credit card.
So you're a loan officer,
Mhm.
okay? So a loan officer now takes this information, takes the application that you just received, and you're going to give it to what's called an underwriter. An underwriter is, it's like a bookie, okay? All right? And what they do is they take information, they say, all right, where is the best bet? Who is the best risk? Okay? Who do you think is the best place to loan my money to make sure I get my money back? Okay? And that's where we're going to provide the loan. Okay? Underwriter then comes back to the loan officer and says, we will grant you approval for, okay? So who do you think is the best risk in this particular case, Margot?
Missouri.
All right, absolutely. Okay? Were there anything here that separated, Rosario from the other candidates?
Well, Marquitas, he's already in debt,
Okay.
and he owes money.
Okay.
And he's never had one, so we're not sure if he is able to pay it on time.
Excellent.
And she has everything paid up, and there's no, she doesn't owe anything on her cards.
Okay, excellent. Great analysis on your part. And what else was about Marquitas that caused a little problems? Not only that he was in debt, but he also what? He
was late on the payment.
He was late on some payments. Okay, so having debt wasn't the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Being late was the bigger issue. So great job, and good job with your credit. Okay, give him an applause. Okay. That is real life. That's what's going to happen. Okay? That's exactly what's going to happen when you go apply for a loan.